talking law and color and law, and whether or not those who identify themselves as black, whether they are colored persons, of course they fall under, black is a color. So of course, if anybody identifies with that, you do fall up under that. A lot of people try to say, well, black isn't a color, but you really can't say that, because when you get your box of crayons, you get a black crayon, and if you do anything with that crayon on a piece of paper, you are coloring. It's just as simple as that. Black pen, black marker, black colored pencil. There's just no getting around that. So a lot of people who identify with black, a lot of them also, when they're speaking about themselves or their community as a whole, they say people of color. This is what always comes out of their mouths, people of color. And what happens is we become so accustomed to using these terms of slavery that have been placed on us that even when we call ourselves being conscious and studying and all this, it's the spell that they've placed on us is so strong that we fail to relinquish these particular terms. And it's really sad when you find people talking about they're conscious, but they're black at the same time, because when you go in the dictionary, it shows that black is without light, is unconscious. And knowledge, conscious, is mean you have some light. So you can't be black and conscious at the same time. You can't be a part of the human family if you're a colored person. You are not a part of the human family. There is no such thing as people who are in the human family who've been made by the Most High, called black people. But anyway, let's get into the law dictionary. Now, we have to, actually, you know what? Let's take it to the Webster's dictionary first. Now, we have to get into this law dictionary for the simple fact that a lot of times our people are filling out forms for jobs, they're filling out forms for public assistance, and they are checking that they are black, African American, whatever the case may be. They're checking it and they're saying that they're colored. So I need my people, those who identify with being Negro, black, colored, African American, it is the same thing in the eyes of the law. So you're not getting away from anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this Webster's dictionary here real quick, and we're going to look up the word color. Color, couleur, Old French, comes from Latin, comes from Old Latin, from the word colos, celere, to cover. It says the sensation resulting from stimulation of the retina of the eye by light waves. That's one definition. The second definition is the property of reflecting light waves of a particular length. The primary colors of the spectrum are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. 3. Any coloring matter, dye, pigment, paint. Pay attention to that. Any coloring matter, so we're going to say dye, we're going to say pigment, we're going to pay attention to paint. All right. In this sense, the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and the secondary colors formed from these, green, orange, and purple, etc., are sometimes distinguished from black, white, and gray, which are achromatic colors. So that whole thing about black not being a color, we've determined that that is a lie. It is called, black is what's called an achromatic color. Okay, achromatic. All right, then it says 4, color of the face, especially healthy rosiness or a blush. The color of the skin of a Negro or other person not classified as Caucasian. Now, a colored badge consumed, okay. So, let me see. All right, let's keep going down. Outward appearance, semblance, aspect, appearance of truth, plausibility, okay, color of the rumor, right? So we're getting in here to where it says color is a dye, it's a pigment. Also, it is an outward appearance, a semblance, right? An appearance of truth. So just because something appears to be true does not make it true. Let me give you an example. The simple fact that you call yourself black, and honestly, it doesn't even appear for that to be true, because if I challenge you to pull out a black pen or a black colored pencil, a black marker, black paint, you will see immediately right off the bat, unless you are suffering from some type of mental issue or denial, that you're not black. You're going to see that those colors don't match. You're going to realize, or at least you should, that black comes in one tone. Black is just black. There is no light skin black, no red black, no dark skin black, no in between black. It is black. Capable of being apparently. Okay, so then we're going to go down here and we're going to look at the word colorable. This is the Webster's Dictionary. It says capable of being colored. 2, apparently plausible but actually specious. Deceptive. Colorability. So color is deceptive. Deceptive. For instance, if the chair is white and I paint it all red and it looks red from head to toe from every seam, and I sell it to you and say this is originally a red chair, then when you look at that chair without you having knowledge of me painting or coloring that chair, then it appears that it's factually a red chair when in fact it is not. Black beans, for instance, you look at black beans, they have a semblance of being black, but when you pay attention to them, they're not black. Black olives, same thing.
What's poppin', everybody? It's Judas Son with Put It Out There TV. We definitely appreciate you for interacting with our content. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to check the comment section or the description box for the link to the next video. Peace.